Imagine opening Geometry Dash and seeing a level that looks completely impossible. Every click is frame perfect. Every jump is tiny. Every wave gap is almost invisible. Then you notice something else. The level starts with one word: silent. Silent Club. Silent Club Step. Silent Circles. Silent Acropolis. Today, there are hundreds of levels with silent in the name. But why? Where did this trend come from? And why are creators still making these levels over a decade later? To answer that, we have to go back to 2014. That year, a creator named Silent released a level called Silent Club. It was based on Clubstep, but it wasn't meant to be beaten. It was made to be as difficult as possible. At the time, players looked at it and laughed. Not because it was bad, but because it seemed completely impossible. Nobody thought a human could ever beat it. For years, Silent Club became one of Geometry Dash's most famous impossible levels. It wasn't alone either. Soon, more creators started making their own silent versions of popular levels. Silent Circles, Silent Acropolis, Silent Processing. The list kept growing. But here's something a lot of people get wrong. A silent level doesn't have to be silent. The name has nothing to do with the music. Instead, it comes from Silent Club, the level that started the trend. Over time, the word silent became a way of saying, this level is supposed to be impossibly hard, and creators took that idea as far as they could. Every new silent level tried to outdo the last one. Smaller gaps, harder timings, longer wave sections, more frame-perfect clicks. Some levels weren't even designed to be fun. Their only goal was to push the limits of what seemed possible. Before long, silent levels had become their own part of the Geometry Dash community. Then something unexpected happened. Players started getting better. Levels that everyone had written off as impossible slowly became possible. Tricks improved. Hardware improved. Players practiced for thousands of hours. The skill ceiling kept rising. Then, in 2022, something happened that almost nobody expected. Silent Club was verified. After nearly 8 years of being considered impossible, it was finally beaten legitimately by Cursed. A level that people once thought would never be completed had become reality. That changed the way people looked at impossible levels. If Silent Club could be beaten, what else could? Creators answered that question by making even harder levels. Projects became longer, faster, and more precise than ever before. Every time a player proved the community wrong, someone designed an even bigger challenge. That's one reason people call it the silent level epidemic. Once the trend started, it spread everywhere. Almost every famous level ended up with a silent version. Some were serious projects with months or even years of work behind them. Others were made as jokes or experiments. But together, they created a huge collection of levels that kept growing every year. Today, silent levels aren't just impossible levels anymore. They're part of Geometry Dash history. They show how far players have pushed the game and how quickly the idea of impossible can change. Because here's the funny part. Many levels that players once called impossible have already been beaten. That makes you wonder, how many of today's impossible levels will still be impossible 10 years from now? Maybe some of them really are beyond human limits. Or maybe they're just waiting for the next player who's good enough to prove everyone wrong. And until that happens, the silent level epidemic isn't going anywhere. It just keeps growing.